Rabotai, you must understand that I'm going to read you words over here. You have to be very careful what I'm telling you right now. We have to thank Hashem for all the good that He's been doing for us. All the good. Now, I mean it. Meaning, if you're married, thank Hashem I'm married. A lot of people, shalom bayna, shalom bayna. At least you're married. They came to Rav Shach once. You know Rav Shach? They came to Rav Shach. One guy came to Rav Shach. And he's telling you about this, about that problem, this, that. So he tells him, wait, 1 second. You married? He says, yes. Okay, get out of my office, please. He says, what do you mean? You married, finished. People are married. Thank Borei Olam. But this, but that. Thank Borei Olam for everything. But that's not just only marriage. You healthy? You're healthy. You have to thank Hashem. And I'm not joking, by the way. I'm not joking. And you got to thank Hashem also, and you got to ask Hashem to stay healthy. How do I know that? Because the Kohen Gadol used to have an iron dome on Yom Kippur. And you're looking at me like, what are you talking about, Rabbi? So let me call you a Gemara. Gemara in Mesechet Ta'anit. It's on Daf Kav Hey Amud Aleph, Kav Dal and Amud Aleph, over there on the bottom of the page. Speaks about the tefillah of Yom Kippur. Before he would walk into the Kodesh Kodashim, the Kohen Gadol would pray. Listen to the prayer that he would say. He would pray, Hashem, please, don't listen to the people who pray for rain to stop. You hear me? Imagine you have people that are walking, they're going on a trip. They're going on a trip. They're like, there are 30 people, they're on a trail. You know what they're on a trail? I'm going hiking. You're going hiking? It starts raining. They all say, okay guys, let's all get together. Please Hashem, stop the rain. But there's a problem. Why? Because the world needs rain. The farmers need rain. So now if you pray, stop the rain, what happens? If Hashem listens to you, then what? Then the farmers don't have rain for their crops. So what the Kohen Gadol used to do, he used to put a tefillah, a prayer, before you even started. So that means in Shamayim right now, he prayed, Hashem, please don't listen to the people who want to stop the rain on the derech when they're walking. So he prays the praise on Kohen Gadol on Yom Kippur, so that tefillah is already there. So now that tefillah is already there, now you pray later on, because you walk, it's raining on me, Hajj, I can't take it. So now your tefillah goes up, but his prayer was already there for you. So now his prayer knocks your prayer out. You get it? You get an iron dome. Same thing. A person, he wants to always stay healthy. So what does the Gemara tell us to do? When you're healthy, pray, Hashem, please help me stay healthy. So now your prayer is already up there because you're healthy, you already prayed there. Now the next time, let's say there's a gezerah, a million times, something's supposed to happen. Wait. The malachim over there, the bad angel, he did Avirah, let's get him sick. So that's going up. But your prayer is already there before him, and then iron dome. You know what I'm saying or no? It's so important. I'm telling you, it's so important. Now you might say, okay, now I'm going to wait the next time I pray Amidah, I'm going to say that. You're right, you should do that. But do it right now. Do it right now, as you're saying, because you're going to forget. In Amidah, you forgot, I forgot. You watch. Well, now you might remember because I said you'll forget. But at the end of the day, you'll forget. So therefore, what? Do it right now. You can do it right now. Please Hashem, help me stay healthy my whole life. Please, happy and healthy my whole entire life. I just made it pray. You pray too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be embarrassed, right? Because if you're the boys here and it's like that, pray now. It's not a joke. But at the end of the day, while you put up the tefillah, and now stops it. Boom. Stop. Same thing with Parnassah, by the way. That guy's wealthy. One time I was sitting down with a guy, wealthy guy, sitting down. He's saying Birkat Hamazon. I said, you look at him, you think that he's the poorest guy in the world. Why? Because he's saying Birkat Hamazon. Why? He's brought down. He's saying Birkat Hamazon. Segula Parnassah. You know that, right? You say Bismillah, Segula Parnassah, Ashirut, this, that. So you see the rich guys go like this. Say, hey. What's going on over here? Why are you praying like it looks like you have no money? He's like, Baruch What happened? Achilak, what's going on? He says to me, I'm praying that I should always have. Should always have. We have a gentleman sitting over here next to me on my right-hand side. And he told me a story. I'm not going to mention your name, but he's the eyewitness sitting with us right now. We're sitting Saturday night, Motzei Shabbat. Tells me a crazy story. You ready? Listen. Listen! Tells me he came. Can I tell the full story, yes or no?
Yes, please.
Okay. He said when he first got married, things like that, it was very hard to finish the rent. So he was living on a second floor. You were living on a second floor apartment?
Yeah.
Second floor apartment. And he didn't know what to do. Next door to him, there was a big mansion. Big mansion. And he asked on the block, who is this guy? He's a big mansion right next door to me. There's that. He says, this is so-and-so. He says, what does he do? He sells to the biggest chain stores. Da, da, da. He says, really? He's like, yeah, this guy, forget about it. So he goes over to this guy and he says, can you do me a favor? He says, yeah, what? I know you deal with the biggest chain stores in the world. I have one small item that I do flea market you did? What do you like, flea market, right? I go to the flea market, I need to buy some goods just to cover my rent even. It's just so hard. Can I come to your showroom? I know you deal with the big numbers, but I can't. It's okay, come today, I'll meet you 1 o'clock, come to my office and we'll talk. So he goes to his office and he sees his office, he's a whole, but he's his neighbor. So he goes, remember me, my neighbor? He says, of course I remember you. He says, so buy whatever you want, I'll give you a good price on it. So he goes to me, he says, but I don't know what to buy. He says, okay, I'll tell you. This is selling good, this is selling good. Oh, okay, give me the money. He gives him the money. Baruch Hashem, he started, and he made his first sale by the flea market, and he made it, Baruch Hashem, little by little. Now, how many stores do he have? 4 stores. Now he has 4 stores, Baruch Hashem, many more, Bezrat Hashem. So now he has 4 stores, all these things, Bezrat Hashem, many more. So now he comes to me with Motzei Shabbat. He says, Rabbi, you're not going to believe. He says, what happened? He says, remember that guy I was telling you about, the mansion and this. This is like fast forward a few years. So yeah, what? Tells me, one day, this wealthy man comes to him. His neighbor, his old neighbor. Now that people talk about, fast forward 10 years later. 10 years later, fast forward. And he comes to him and he says, by the way, I need to buy goods. He looks at me, you're going to buy goods from me? I buy goods from you, you don't buy goods from me. You're selling the Walmart, okay? You're selling all these crazy chain stores. I buy goods from you, you don't buy goods from me. He says, no, you're not understanding. He tells him the whole story, how he lost all his money. And now he needs to buy goods from him. From him, this man that's right here, right in front of you, Yonatan. Yonatan, right here. You hear that, Simon? Right here. This man right here. He's coming, the table turned so much that he's coming to him. And he's telling him, okay, what do you want to buy? You want to buy from me? He thought he was joking. He said, what, are you kidding me? So he puts down about $5,000 worth of goods. And now he's going to the flea market to sell. So, okay, fine. This is $5,000. Eyewitness. He's the eyewitness that's right here. He says to this guy who owned the mansion, okay, so pay me $5,000. He pulls out money from his pocket. How much he pulled out? Few quarters he pulled out. And he says, this is what I have. We don't want to say the name. Don't say the name. We're not saying no names. This is many years ago, I'm telling you. I'm talking about, this story happened about 10 years ago. This story happened 10 years ago. So what are we saying here today? The table changed. It changed. So therefore, don't think, oh, guy sitting on, oh, look at me, this is what's going on. And a guy has, a guy, he feels ga'ava now. Look at me, shuf ana. Look at this. Comes the amidah, comes the oh, I don't need it, I have money, what are you talking about? I have money, what are you talking about? What are you saying? What Hashem said, the Gemara says, pray that you should, when you have, that you should always have. Pray what you have that you should always have. You hearing this? your family should always stay healthy. Hashem, my family stay always healthy. Pray now! I'm not joking. Because this is the lesson he's telling you. All the time, praise Hashem. Even when you have, that you should always, not what you have, that you should always continue having what you have, and more, and more. Just open up your mouth, and I'll fill it. Hashem says, I'll fill. Don't worry. Pray. Don't be cheap on your prayer. Pray. I want this, Hashem. I want that. I want it. No, you think Hashem can't do anything? He can do anything in a second. Anything. So therefore, this is a great lesson. Keep it with you. Enjoy the lesson. Put it towards your heart. Always pray when you have that. You should always have. Thank you for having it. And pray for more that I should always continuously having.